Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the KakiBola National Championship Season 3, and a very good afternoon to you. Welcome to the stream. This is our second round of matches that's going to be played for this tournament, and joining you for today is myself, Easy Game, and I have with me the, as usual, fabulously dressed TBD.
All day, every day. That's how we roll.
Yeah, so we're going to be having 4 matches that's going to be played today, and this is still the round robin stage, so good chance for them to qualify into the next round.
Put Hibidi in the next round. That's what the fans want to see.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
You know so.
Well, so our first 2 players are ready, but before that, we just want to let you know about the predict and win contest kind of thing that we have going on for every single match. So all you got to do is to pick the winner of every match and let us know on the live chat on YouTube. All you got to do is, example, Flash X versus Let's Have Fun. That's our first match for today. Just type it out and just choose who you think it's gonna win, and one of you will stand a chance to win a pretty good prize. Not sure if we have codes for today. That's what everybody looks forward to. Yes,
We
do
always
have
have
codes for
codes. That's what the guys tune in for.
you. Yeah, that's like the most important thing in life at the moment for FIFA Online 3. So we will go right into our first match. It's gonna be Flash X against Let's Have Fun. And Hibri, have you watched either of these guys play before?
I think I must have come up against Let's Have Fun a few times in ranked, but in the new engine, I don't know. We'll see how it performs.
It's gonna be interesting. So I think both of them already will get right into the lobby and see how this, just both of them are gonna be lining up. Flash X is gonna be playing as the home side in this first match. This is gonna be a best of 3. So looking at it, Flash X playing with a 4-3-3. No, it's gonna change it up. 4-2-2-1-1.
Yeah, I mean, this essentially is a 4-2-3-1, but since he's playing a center forward instead of a center attacking mid, Ibra will not drop back, he will stay up top. So in the middle, he may be a bit light, but on the counter attack and in transition, he will have some bite to his attack.
Yeah, that looks like it. What do you think about Matic? I just seen that a lot of people have started to use Matic in this new engine.
Yeah, I mean, Matic, he has medium-high work rates. We talked about this last week. These are important because you don't want your deepest holding mid to move up the pitch too much. But Matic on the ball, he doesn't give you too much. He's slow, he's stiff, and he can't really dribble. So for me, someone like SCN or someone like Philip Lam would be a lot better.
Yep, so looks like he has an Essien on the bench as well as a Pogba, but they're both down in...
Unlucky.
Yep, so we'll have a look now at Let's Have Fun. He's playing with a sort of like a 4-3-3. And what are your thoughts on this?
Well, this formation, you obviously get good counter-attacking ability because your 3 wingers, they stay up top, they don't come back. Ronaldo and Bale on the flanks, obviously they give you a lot of pace, a lot of guile as well as dribbling ability. But Messi will be the key though. That link-up play from midfield to attack, he needs to get in the tight spots and wiggle his way out.
What about Pogba and Essien? It seems like they've switched positions. It would seem like Pogba would be playing at central midfield.
Exactly.
Essien.
I mean, this is a bit strange to me. Team of the season, Pogba, he is the best. Okay, something has changed right now. It's a 5 at the back formation. He switched it up, so maybe. Oh well, just trolling us now. But okay, back to Pogba as the deepest lying midfielder. He will go up, and his defensive work rate is medium. So you could be exposed on a counter attack. So he needs to be careful of that.
Yep, so looks like both of them already. He's going to play with this 5-man defense, with John Terry playing as the sweeper.
Yeah, 5-man defenses, they become very popular in this new engine. People just park the bus and try and hit you on the break, but it works at the lower levels against the poorer players, but the better players, if they can control the game in midfield, then you're going to have a problem because you are short of numbers in that department.
It does seem like it's used a lot in like manager mode, and now that you have the new app FIFA Online 3 Mobile, everyone's been using a 5-man defense to just climb up the ranks.
Yeah, I don't manager mode. For me, I don't concern myself too much with that because you can't get multiple ranking rewards. But for me, 1v1 it is getting popular as well. This 5 at the back defense thing. I don't agree with it. I think it's ugly football, but somehow some people like it, and I punish them for it.
Punish them with your play as well as your words. So let's get right into our first match. Flash X against Let's Have Fun. Flash X will be playing as the home side, attacking towards the right in this first half. Let's Have Fun though sends a lob through pass in towards Bale. But
yeah, you have to be careful of these wingers on Let's Have Fun's formation, because these white men, Gareth Bale and Ronaldo, they will make darting runs inside, so your fullbacks have got to be alert to those runners.
We do have Flash X now bringing the ball forward with Ibrahimovic. Finds Torres. The pass towards Iniesta was cut out by Hummels. Chance for the lob through pass now. Messi running towards the ball. He will get an opportunity, but Maicon puts in a good leg to intercept the ball, and Flash X will bring it forward for the attack now.
Well, twice already in the opening exchanges, we've seen Flash X get undone by a simple long ball over the top. He needs to, work on defending against those a lot better.
Ibrahimovic with the header, just not enough power and direction to trouble the goalkeeper. And now again, Let's Have Fun. We'll probably be looking for the lob through pass opportunity. The ball comes towards Messi on the right. Gonna bring it back towards the middle. Gareth Bale in possession now. Gives it over towards Torres. First time pass towards Ronaldo, but Maicon with a crucial interception. Again, the second time coming out is Maicon. Bale gets it now. Hummels clears his lines and will bring it towards Ibrahimovic. Pogba to Ronaldo. Bale just seems to be all over the place right now, not sticking to his right wing position.
Yeah, he's probably playing free form for tactics, so he's letting his players have positional freedom, and that's working out well for him, even though he only has 5 players up top and 5 at the back.
Here we have now Bale. Gets the pass over to Torres, but Hummels gets it ahead of the Spaniard.
Well, it's been all Let's Have Fun at the moment, Flash just can't seem to get out of his own half and can't seem to find any kind of attacking rhythm going.
Long pass was looking for Ronaldo. Just a little too far for him as the goalkeeper makes the clearance, and chance for Flash X now to bring the ball forward. Well done by Ramos there. The sliding challenge, winning himself back the ball.
Yeah, once again, in the final third, Flash has just been very sloppy in possession. Probably, a bit too early in the day for him, but we'll see if it wakes up later on.
This is Torres in a very deep position, not waiting in the box to try and get any shots. He's going back deep to help his team. That's something I think you pointed out, the free form. That's why the players are just all over the place right now.
Yeah, just all over the place, but it can be good in a way, but I've been experimenting with organized attacks. You want your players in the positions that they are strongest in. You don't want them running around too much, but pros and cons.
That will be halftime. Not much action seen from either of these teams. Just one Ibrahimovic header coming in from Flash X, which didn't quite trouble the goalkeeper as well. So at halftime, it is 0-0, and we will head into the second half.
Yeah, chances few and far between, but let's have fun. He's been having, I would say, the more dangerous attacks. Those long balls over the top. Flash has seemed to cut those out by the second half of that first half. But once again, that is his most dangerous weapon at the moment.
This is Let's Have Fun once again. Ronaldo giving it over towards Pogba. Fernando Torres turns past Maicon, sends the cross in. If Ronaldo was closer to it, he probably would have had a shot towards goal.
Fair play to Let's Have Fun. He mixed it up with that driven cross. Most players just send the lofted standard cross to the far post. That's good from him. You see a bit of creativity, and that's what you need at this level.
This is Ronaldo now for Flash X. Loses the ball out to the defender. And he will get it forward now towards Cristiano Ronaldo. It just seems like he wants to control possession for much of this game, but he just has not found the final pass into the box.
It's been good all the way up to the final third, and then he's just run out of space, run out of ideas, run out of talent maybe. We'll see if he can change things up. It's a best of 3. We have plenty of game left in this series, and he can improve.
This is now Flash X. He will be making a substitution, which will come when the ball goes out of play. Sergio Ramos gets the ball away from Flash X, and he almost loses it out in his own box. But thankfully it came into the hands of Buffon.
Yeah, very sloppy passing there, coming out of defense. That's not what you want to do. Most goals in FIFA come off counter-attacks or when you give the ball away in transition like that, so he needs to be careful.
The substitution will come in. Looks like Gareth Bale is going to be going out. What am I talking? He is going out, making way for Messi.
Yeah, I like this change, to be honest, because the game's just been bogged down in midfield. Bale, he gives you good drive going forward, and defensively he comes back as well, but in tight spots you want someone like Messi to wiggle his way out.
It seems like that's a change you make a lot as well. You tend to bring in Messi.
I do. You talk about the road to Thailand qualifiers, yeah, because Messi is not the best in terms of stamina, and he doesn't come back too much. At the start, I like to keep the games tight, so I want someone more defensive like Bale, but when you want to unlock games, you bring the best player in the world on. You bring the GOAT on.
Pogba now with the cross into the box, but cleared at the near post by Flash X, and Let's Have Fun will have possession once again. Sergio Ramos back towards Pogba. Ramos making a run all the way into the box of Flash X. Skills coming out now for Ronaldo. A couple of fake shots. He still goes alone, and eventually the ball falls out. It's gonna trickle its way through, and Paul Pogba gets the goal. That will be 1-0.
Yeah, brilliant run by Ronaldo. Several scoop turns in a row, just bamboozling the defense, and you know, Pogba didn't deserve the goal, but you know, whatever works, you know, you take them as long as they go in.
That is it, 1-0 for Let's Have Fun.
Oh, the cameraman's a bit better today.
Yeah, it does seem like they've gone for their training courses over the weekend, over the past week. But we will have Flash X now. He will be looking for a quick goal. It is what he needs, because there is just 5 minutes left in this game.
Yeah, interestingly enough, these guys, they don't go for the kickoff drill, you know, the long ball.
Yep.
You know, these guys, they qualified for the final stages on the old engine, so maybe they aren't the best at this one yet, but still, decent quality so far we've seen.
Ronaldo though. And he just passes the ball out. That should be it. 1-0. What a way to end the game. Pogba scoring a goal that just slowly trickled down into the goal on the 85th minute, and Let's Have Fun winning this first game 1-0.
Well, on the balance of play, I think he deserved it. He was more dangerous going forward in the first half as well as the second, and I think rightful winner.
Yep, I mean, Flash X, you know, going up against a 5-man defense didn't really trouble him at all.
Yeah, he should have been more patient in the final third. You know, you want to control the midfield and the area just outside your opponent's box, but he was just a bit too hasty in possession, and that cost him.
I think the bulk of the possession did go towards Let's Have Fun. Flash X, you know, throughout the whole 90 minutes, didn't control the game at all.
He just rushed it back to front, and he needs to switch things up. You know, probably change his formation. Go with something that's more midfield heavy instead of too back to front.
Alright, so we're gonna go into our second game. Flash X. Let's see if he makes any changes to his team. As for Let's Have Fun, he should be playing with the 5-man defense once again. But for Flash X, it does seem like he's switching up some positions of the players. Vidic pushing up to a bit more of an advanced position.
Well, this is a bit of a strange change.
I mean, when you're looking for attacking changes, he makes defensive positional changes. Not sure what it does for the team.
Yeah, I have no idea though. I mean, the strength of Let's Have Fun were those balls over the top, and if he... Okay,
wait a second, all he just did was to just change Sergio Ramos and Vidic around, when all he could have done is just substitute the both of them.
Oh, exactly.
Alright, whatever works for you, man. Alright, so it looks like he's going to be sticking to this team, not changing much. You know, up front, Ibrahimovic, centre forward, had one chance, but after that just faded off as the game went by. Didn't do much for the team at all.
Exactly. I would like to see him play someone like Messi in the hole, you know, someone with more guile and craft and ability to pick out a pass in tight spots. Ibra has been ineffective for him so far, and he needs to realize that.
As we look at Let's Have Fun, he is playing with the 4-3-3 now. Not going back to the 5-man defense. Maybe that win in the previous game just giving him some confidence and being a bit more bold now with his formation.
Yeah, I'm sure he realizes that Flash, you know, he didn't have much going for him going forward, so he can't afford to push one more man up into midfield and have a bit more control. he already had pretty good possession in the first game, and maybe he can just control the game from start to finish like that. But once again, he is just trolling us and going back to 5 at the back.
I see what he did now. He's playing Vidic at a sweeper position.
Oh, okay.
So that's what he did. Well, let's see if that works out for him. One sweeper, one center back, and a right back, left back. I don't quite like that though.
I don't like that either. I think sweeper systems no longer work.
Yeah.
You know, with the new offside changes since what the 80s, 90s. I have no idea. But you put someone like Vidic at sweeper, he's gonna play everyone onside, and you're gonna get smashed by those long balls.
Exactly. When it seemed to be working well for Let's Have Fun in the previous game, I think Flash X is gonna have some trouble dealing with that in this one. So Flash X will get us underway in this match. Let's Have Fun did win the first game 1-0, scoring a goal in the 85th minute, so he has the advantage. If he wins this game, he will take the series. Ibrahimovic now for Flash X. Going back towards his own box, and he's playing at left back now. Doesn't just want to push forward at all. Michael Essien sends the long pass, which is way too long for Sergio Aguero. He just seems clueless on what to do.
He does, yeah. Once again, you know, he qualified for this stage via the old engine. So I'm not seeing a lot of dynamic play from him so far.
The chop coming in from Messi for Let's Have Fun, but he ran straight into the defender. This is Flash X once again. Lionel Messi gets past Sergio Ramos and is bearing towards goal. Gives the ball over towards Aguero. Finds Pogba now. Did have the chance to spread it towards the sides, but it goes down the middle instead. The long pass coming in for Let's Have Fun.
Yeah, once again, Flash, you saw in the previous attack, just running out of ideas, forcing the play and making a silly pass to kill the attack by himself.
Long pass coming in now, Ibrahimovic.
But
you don't teach Zlatan what to do, man. The shot coming in from Messi.
Got a bit of Zlatan trivia, which I always do on the stream. So when Zlatan was a child, his parents slept in his bed when they were scared. Not the other way around.
It's Zlatan, man. Even his parents had confidence in him. Messi sends a cross into the box, but it gets easily cleared away by the defense of Let's Have Fun. In this game, first 25 minutes, Flash X has had much of the possession.
Yeah, I mean, he's wanted to change things up. He's been a bit more patient in attack, but it's just possession without a purpose, LVG style.
Just taking, I don't know, intentional or unintentional jabs at Manchester United. This is Gareth Bale now. He has the option towards the left side, which
Great
is
spot
Messi. Cross comes in. Fernando Torres was going for the diving header.
Yeah, mistimed the header there. Now in the new engine, you have to time your headers, and seems like he's yet to master that at the moment.
Flash X having the ball with Messi. Strange that he's picked up a season 15 Messi instead of the 10U version.
Well, the 10U version has 5-star skill moves, yes, but the season 15 Messi, he has 4-star weak foot. So if you want someone who finishes off chances, 15 is better. But if you're a skiller, you would want the 10U one. No skill moves from him so far though, so I'm a bit puzzled by the pick as well.
This is now Let's Have Fun. Hasn't seen much of the ball in this first half at all. Gareth Bale tries to play it towards Messi, and the sweeper Vidic does his job, cleans the ball. Sergio Aguero spreads the ball over towards the right side. Lionel Messi going up against Ramos, and Ramos with an easy interception. Last chance of the half now. No last chance at all. At halftime it is 0-0, same as the previous game. But this time it's just been a contrast of how it worked out in the previous one.
Yeah, this time it has been just have fun forcing the play, you know, speeding things up a bit too much and just having zero chill. So on the balance of play, you would say Flash deserves to be ahead, but no cutting edge from him as well. So it's fair that it's still 0-0.
Flash having Ashley Cole at left back. This is now Ibrahimovic plays the pass in towards Aguero.
Look at how deep Vidic is though. He's just sitting about 5 yards behind everyone else as a sweeper. So, you know, if Flash wants some joy, he should switch his tactics up and go for the long balls.
He's just slowing down his play at the moment, looking for options. It does seem like he's struggling a bit with the 4-3-3 rather than the, you know, the 5-man attack he had in the previous game.
Yeah, exactly. You know, well, by right he shouldn't be because he has more options in midfield, but maybe when you've trained too much on a particular formation, you switch it up, you're not used to it.
Fernando Torres back towards Bale. Space opening up for him right now. Gives it over towards Pogba. He does put the shot off, but the goalkeeper makes the save. And it's going to be a corner.
Yeah, worked the space well, you know, got Pogba into a good position, running from deep, from a central midfield position. And just getting a bit unlucky there with a shot. Just a bit too close to the keeper.
The corner will be taken by Bale. Easily cleared away by Flash X. But no, he gives the ball straight back and Hummels just finishes past the goalkeeper. Again, just, you know, not goals which are very convincing, you know, just scrappy kind of goals.
You know, not the kind of thumpers that you want to see, but once again, you take them however they come in a competitive setting. A bit suspect finisher. What was the keeper doing? Out of 6
Cameraman's great though. Great work today. Look at that, you know, just great work today. Look, and they're controlled by Hummels. Yeah, on the shoulder as well.
Class, really.
Learning it off Balotelli probably. And that is 1-0 for Let's Have Fun.
No, Flash is in real trouble now. He's controlled the whole game. He's going to be gutted that he's 1-0 down off a goal like that as well. So, formation changes, I would say, have to be made. But, you know, these players, they're pretty stubborn in their ways.
Gareth Bale finds the pass towards Pogba. He has an option at the far post. Messi. But just not quick enough to spot it. Good close control by Pogba though. He's just running the clock down at the moment. And Flash already caused a well played. I don't know, is he being sarcastic or is he like, you know, the game is over?
Bit of bad blood maybe between the two, we don't know. I thought he was typing again, Flash, since he was taking so long to go kick.
Here is Aguero now. Couldn't find the pass towards Ibrahimovic, and Ronaldo will again just control the ball. He's even going for the pause.
This is how you get in your opponent's head. You know, you don't take the chance at the far post, you dribble around, get into tap WP, and then you stick it to him with a pause.
I mean, if there is going to be a third game and you stick it to them like that, fair enough, but it's probably over. What's the point?
Well, you're right though. You know, when it's over, I would stop my nonsense as well.
Yeah.
Like, I play around with power rocks quite a bit, but when the game is over, the game is over. You know, there's no need to get in his mind anymore.
Yeah,
you get in his mind to win the game.
Exactly. Right, so it is going to be a goal kick and a substitution. It's going to be a corner for Let's Have Fun, but a couple of substitutions were made by him. Gareth Bale loses the ball out to Ashley Cole.
Well, this isn't pretty, but it's smart football. You know, you keep the ball in the corner, the clock continues to run, and Flash isn't very happy about this kind of gamesmanship, it seems.
But I mean, when he has had possession of the ball, he hasn't done much.
He hasn't. You know, he's just controlled the midfield, just passing the ball left and right. You know, not speeding things up when he should. So, deservedly so. He's 2 sets down.
The ball getting put out by Buffon, but poor touch there by Pogba. Didn't find his teammate with the pass, and the game does end 1-0 in favor of Let's Have Fun once again. So he wins the series 2-0, both games being won 1-0.
Yeah, pretty straightforward. You know, we've seen at a competitive level a lot of 1-0 wins. You know, you get one goal and it's good enough to shut up shop.
He's just salty right now. Extreme salt being shown at the moment. Well played 5-man defense. So
well,
that's.
You would do that on ranked, but you know, when people are watching, keep it in, boy.
So that is 3 points in the bag right now for Let's Have Fun. and we will be going for our next match pretty soon. But the winner of our predict and win for this game is Unsung. That is right, Unsung, UNSUNG, will get in touch with you on how you can walk away with a pretty cool prize. And we'll be going for a short break. After the break, we're coming back with our second match of the day. And I don't know, first match, it was kind of meh.
Well, first match of the day, players are sleepy, you know, it's a bit of a warm-up, but, you know, the good games are coming. We have Mone, you know, Singapore's top player for last year, playing, so we'll see how it does.
Alright, so we have good stuff to look forward to. We'll go for a short break. After the break, we have 3 more matches coming up, so don't go anywhere, we'll be back. national championships. We're going into our second match for today. It's going to be between Orange Old and Rip Jean. But before we get into that match, we have the predict and win for all those of you who are watching live. So all you got to do is go on down to the YouTube chat and leave your comment. Just put it down in the chat. Who do you think is going to win? Remember to also include your manager name, alright, so we can credit the items into your account. So that is right, we'll predict one winner, and after the match we'll let you know. We also have a code to give out, and that will be done right after this match. So let's get right into the game. It's going to be Orange Old taking on Rip Jean. If anyone knows if this is the real Old, let us know over in the chat, because we are not too sure. So this is how both teams are going to be lining up. Playing as the home side, Orange Old is playing with a 4-3-3, and interesting, he's using the 08 Gerard.
Haven't seen him in a while, but you know, shots from distance, we haven't seen many of those, so maybe he will whip those up for us.
Yep, so he's going to be playing, yeah, well, he does switch up his formation now, playing with a 4-1-1-4. Seem pretty much like Old to me. And Ibrahimovic playing at center forward, right behind Cristiano Ronaldo, who in my opinion is the best striker in the game right now, together with Fernando Torres, 08. And he has Gareth Bale and Neymar on the wings. And over for Rip Jean, playing the almost similar kind of formation to what Old is playing, just that his two wingers are playing on the right and left midfield position instead of right wing and left wing.
Oh yeah, a bit more narrow I guess, but they're a bit deeper as well, so probably a bit more combination play rather than the back to front stuff. So slight difference in styles, but essentially it's still a back to front formation.
Yep, so it does seem like Old does you know, just draft his team today or something like that. So every one of them is in perfect morale. So we'll get right into the game. They're ready, 6 and 7s being put out in the chat.
Oh, Bale's hairstyle here though. This is why you draft the season 15 Bale, because he's got a nicer haircut.
Yes, that's right. I think you go more for the aesthetics, right?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Aesthetics over everything.
Alright, so going to this game, not sure if, you know, it's the original Old. No one has told us on the chat yet, but any predictions as we go into it?
Well, if it is the original Old, we'll find out with long balls right off the bat, because he likes to play long balls. And in this engine, long balls are OP, so we will see. But Rip Jean, I fancy him. You know, he's currently the one of the top players in ranking mode. So I haven't watched him play yet, but it'll be interesting to see. I will want to take points off him if we meet. I can climb up the ladder a bit faster, get my X eyes and start upgrading and bursting them. So I'm curious to see how Rip Jean performs.
What's your position now, though?
I think I'm just outside the top 10. Yeah, I've been trying out a lot of new formations after losing last week, so I will be ready for Asian Cup qualifiers.
And that is coming pretty soon.
That is
coming up. So we will get into this game. Orange Old kicking us off, playing with the Wolverhampton Wanderers kit. And we have Rip Jean playing on the other side. So both players, like we mentioned earlier, playing with similar formations. This is Ronaldo now. 14 World Cup Ronaldo being drafted.
Well, a lot of pace, not so much the positioning aspect. 15 Ronaldo is my favorite because of his positioning ability. I think his starting stat is 92 positioning. So as a striker, he really gets in the box and gives you a lot of options movement-wise.
Ball being won now by Rip Jean. Like you mentioned, he is probably first in the ranks right now.
Yep.
So we'll be looking forward to good plays from him. Paul Pogba now, giving it over towards Ronaldo. Back towards Pogba, just in an onside position.
Oh, good close control from Rip Jean. So, you know, that's probably why he's so high up the rankings. Nice skill moves as well coming up for him.
Ronaldo going for the second fake shot, but gets intercepted off, and it's going to be a corner for Rip Jean. Sends the ball in towards the middle. Perfect header coming in from Ibrahimovic, and that is 1-0.
Well, good cross set pieces are important at this level, and Rip Jean made his count with his first set piece of the game.
Yeah, good stuff from him. The ball just floated nicely towards Ibrahimovic, and there was nothing that Old could do about it, but he goes down the other end towards his own Ibrahimovic, but he gets put off the ball just as he was about to take a shot.
Kickoff drill there, but you know, choosing the wrong player to get on the end of that, a bit Not enough pace from Ibra for that long ball.
Ronaldo getting intercepted by De Rossi, playing at right back.
Yeah, I just feel it's a waste playing Ronaldo on the flank though. He's the most complete striker in the game. People like him on the flanks because he overpowers the fullbacks, but you want your top man in the middle making things count.
Long pass, not finding the teammate for all, but eventually he does get it back. Paul Pogba in towards Matic. I don't know, it doesn't well, before I get there, Neymar with the chance, but whoa, Jack just came flying out of his lines to get to the ball.
Yeah, alert defending by Ripjean, calling his keeper out very early, or it would have been 1-1.
Cross coming in now in towards Ibrahimovic, cleared away by Ripjean, but once again all will get possession. Ibrahimovic chops his way through, gets past two defenders and forces the save from Czech.
Yeah, great play there from Ibra, but I just want to go back to Ibra getting on the end of that cross. You know, he is 6'5" and he has good aerial prowess, but his jumping ability, it's a bit low. So timing-wise, his headers are always a bit off.
That's a great shot coming there from Marcos Rojo.
Yeah.
Wow, he wants to kick the goalkeeper as well.
Yeah, giving Peter Cech the Conor McGregor capoeira kick.
But that was just full-on shot power there. And three defenders tried to get in the way of it. And
yeah, a bit unlucky for Ripjean, you know, off a lucky rebound, the ball just falling to Rojo's feet, and he tried a lucky shot from there, but, you know, you take them however well they come.
So the scoreline now at 1-1. I just wanted to point out earlier that Old is playing with two defensive-minded players in Matic and Pogba in defensive midfield as well. Seems pretty strange to me. Good save there by the keeper though.
Well, I mean, Pogba, he fits your defensive midfielder mold, but, you know, he gets forward quite a bit as well with his high medium work rates. Also, he's good on the ball with his ball control. Season 14, team of the season Pogba. I've just upgraded my Pogba to him, so, you know, I know all about his attacking prowess as well. Good on the ball, good defensively, so he is a complete midfielder in my eyes.
I mean, it just doesn't seem like it's the meta game now
Yeah.
to be playing with two defensive-minded players.
Well, usually you have one sitter and one guy who just bombs up, you know, all over the pitch. But I guess in tight games, sometimes you want a bit more solidity in the middle, so that's what he's going for.
Ripjean gets us underway in this second half. Messi with the roulette gets past one defender, but Ibrahimovic goes back to do defensive work for Old.
Yeah, how often can we say that in real life? Ibra doing defensive work.
Exactly. Fernando Torres showing off his 5-star skill moves.
Yeah, Torres, you know, he could have played Ibra in on the right-hand channel, get to the byline, send a low cross in, but decided to show off with those skill moves.
Bosingwa brings it forward towards Fernando Torres. Messi, good bit of pace coming out from him to get past the first defender. Rojo can definitely not keep up to Messi. Cross comes in towards Fernando Torres. Well saved by Czech, and it will be a corner.
Well, it just seems that Old, he's not marking well on those crosses. Look at his defenders, just not putting a challenge in. He's just giving the attackers too much space, and that's going to cost him if things keep up this way.
Cross comes in. Is cleared away by Old, but not as far as Fernando Torres. Very sloppy play at the back from Old. Eventually, he will control possession. Ramos, poor pass, being intercepted by Pogba. Ibra had the chance to go for the lob-through pass, decided to go alone. And this is now Old looking to go on the counter-attack. Gareth Bale going towards the left side. Dragging the defender along with him. This is coming back towards Pogba. Neymar now in the box. Neymar gets a chance once again. Well saved by Czech.
Well, Neymar's had two chances, and he's failed to convert both.
I mean, there are cons to be playing Neymar as your main striker, right?
Yeah, I mean, he gets his way out of tight spots, but positionally and in terms of finishing ability and in terms of shot power, he's not the finished product. And
well, huge let off there as Ronaldo was called out for offside, but very disappointing.
Yeah, wouldn't have counted either way. I mean,
so Ripjean being let off the hook, not having a very comfortable match for a player that's top at the rankings at the moment. Lionel Messi, lob through pass, was looking for Torres, but the ball being headed back towards the goalkeeper. De Rossi now. Gives it over towards Matic and then to Ronaldo.
just feel when you play a 4-1-1-4 formation, you just always have to go forward. You know, you can't slow it down.
That was what Ol was trying to do, and he almost made this chance here.
Yeah, once again, Ibrahimovic with that heading ability I talked about. Low heading accuracy, low jumping. So sometimes, you know, in these surefire positions, they go wide.
Who's a good option though, if you really want to go for headers and you want a top striker for that?
Oh, I would say Ronaldo. No one else.
Ronaldo Torres?
Torres is okay, but jumping-wise, he's not like Ronaldo. If you want an out-and-out striker who can jump, maybe go for Lewandowski or something like that.
I mean, Ronaldo has shown that he can do the slam dunks, which you saw against Man City. Ibrahimovic now for Ribjin. Gets intercepted before he could take a shot. Ronaldo, space opening up now for Neymar. Ibrahimovic making the run in the box. Will he send the cross? He does put it in. Gets blocked off by the defender. Ronaldo for Ribjin hasn't seen much of the ball in this second half.
Yeah, I mean, that's why he's making changes now. He knows he needs to change something up. It's been pretty much all old in this second half. Very impressive play so far, but nothing to show for it with those missed chances.
Yeah, he's had so many opportunities, but just constantly putting them wide, especially with Ibrahimovic.
And Neymar as well, you know, Neymar getting in the right position, but, you know, just putting it too close to the keeper both times.
Chance now for Ribjin just as the game is about to end. Ol wins it back. Substitution is waiting to be made, and it will be made as we get into the 90th minute. The game ends 1-1, and we will go into extra time.
Now the first goal here, once again, Ol showing that he can't really defend against those crossed balls. That's going to be something that Ribjin probably has taken notice of, and he's going to send a lot more crosses and corners in. There we go, Neymar with the first of his missed chances. Checked it well though, you know, came out early, spread himself, made himself big, and just closed the angle.
Yeah, this was the equalizer that came in from Ol. None of the defenders or the goalkeeper could do anything about that shot.
Yeah, too bad we can't see that capoeira celebration at the end.
Yeah. Right, so substitution being made. Off goes Essien. Triple substitution. In comes Alonso, Gerrard, and Closer.
Wow, okay, so he's probably realized that his two holding midfielders, they're too stiff. So he's bringing on Alonso and Gerrard for better passing ability and better drive going forward, I guess.
What's the logic though in bringing two passes? Probably going for the long balls, but
probably. I mean, Alonso and Gerrard, they can do the short passes as well. They've got better ball control and dribbling, and you know, essentially work rate wise, it's like for like because Alonso will sit like Essien and Gerrard will go all over the pitch like Pogba.
Well, strange though that he took out Fernando Torres and brought in Closer.
Probably wants to go for those hitters a bit more. You know, Closer is a better hitter than Torres. Less pace though, but you know, when you play against someone with a deep lying back four, maybe you can sacrifice a bit of pace up top.
Ribjin now, good close control coming in from Ronaldo. Xabi Alonso gives it over towards Messi. Chance there to go for the lob through pass. Didn't find it, but Ronaldo having control of the ball. Eventually does lose it out, tries to win it back again. Ol has got to be careful with his handling of the ball in his own box.
Yeah, playing a dangerous game, but just about gets his way out, and he is well and truly into midfield now.
Matic in towards Bale. Back towards Matic once again. Ronaldo first time pass towards De Rossi. Ball comes out. Ronaldo, good first touch from him. Cross comes in towards Ibrahimovic. Second chance for Matic. Lots of players diving in towards the ball. Eventually being cleared out by Ribjin, and that will be half time in extra time.
Yeah, once again, last ditch defending to save himself, but on the balance of play, it looks like could get a goal any minute now.
Yeah, it does seem likelier as the minutes tick by. Looks like it's going to be a change for Ol as well. Off goes Neymar and Pogba. In come Yaya Toure and 2006 World Cup Franck Ribéry.
Wow, I don't really understand these changes. It's a downgrade in both positions in my eyes. You know, Yaya Toure poor in terms of work rate and pace and power and everything in general. And Neymar off for Ribéry. I can't understand that.
That was a great tackle there by Mertesacker though. This is Messi.
Also don't understand why Mertesacker's on the pitch. This coming from an Arsenal fan.
Well, he's handling himself all right in this game so far.
Well, if the pace stat was realistic, no one would pick him.
Closer though. The space did open up to go for a long shot, but Closer, of course, not being known for scoring a lot of long shots. Ronaldo though, Xabi Alonso, I mean, gives it over towards Ronaldo. Cross comes in towards Closer. Falls back towards Ibrahimovic, but all with the opportunity now to go on the counter-attack. That's a poor pass.
Yeah, but good reading as well from Ripjin. He dragged the defender over to match the runner. But there's a chance here in the middle.
Ribery trying to dribble into the box, and there you go. Again, great tackle by Mertesacker.
A lot of last-ditch defending from Ripjin. So that's why he's number one. You know, his defensive work has been solid when it has mattered.
So the game will end 1 goal apiece, and we will go into the penalty shootout. Ol will be the first one stepping up to take the penalty with Ibrahimovic, and the goalkeeper goes the wrong way. Closer as well. Haven't seen him take much penalties at all in his career.
Yeah, and that was a poor one, that's why.
That should have been an easy save if Czech had gone to the right direction.
Yeah, it trickled in. It looked like he scuffed the shot. And first save of the shootout.
Yaya Touré's shot getting saved by Czech.
Yeah, with his first real action coming off the bench, you know, letting his team down as usual.
Ibrahimovic misses as well for Ripjin. It goes back towards Ribery against Czech, and he does score.
Well, the penalties they've been slightly poor though. Not top corner.
Yep.
Too close to the middle, and
They're just playing it safe, I think.
They are.
Ronaldo does score. Comes back towards Gareth Bale, captain of the team, and this time it goes right to the roof of
Thumps
the net.
it into the top corner.
Steven Gerrard, no better penalty taker you could have, and he does miss.
Slippy G.
He did slip. I mean, it is raining now. Last penalty, if scores, he will win. De Rossi as well. Haven't seen him take much. Let's see if he does put it in. 2008, De Rossi sends it straight down the middle, and takes the first game, winning it on penalties.
Well, I would say the better player won in the end. But penalties wise, you know, it's still early days in this new engine, but you know, they do realize they have to work on their technique.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's still early days. It's been like
It's been a month.
3 months.
3 months?
It's been about 3 months now.
Okay, 3 months.
Yeah, it got released in February.
Oh, February.
So
Wow,
yeah,
time-
it's
time
been
has
3 months
flown
now. Hibri, which world are you living in? So that is our first match. Old winning it. We still have no idea if that's the real Old.
Yeah, we need some of you guys on stream to
Why
let us know.
is he orange Old? Did he get signed up to Orange Esports or something? Is that why he's wearing an orange jersey? Right, so we're gonna get into our second match. Ripjin had a great first half, but just faded out. The second half onwards, he just wasn't in the game at all.
He did, yeah. Felt his way into the game and started creating a lot of chances. Made Ripjin panic quite a bit. You know, he gave the ball away in transition a lot. And you know, if plays the same way, it will be a quick 2-0.
It does seem like an intentional thing to play Mertesacker though.
Let's look at the pace stat. It's not so bad. It's
99,
not that
yeah,
bad,
it's
is
not
it?
bad.
99 pace, yeah, for the 06
96.
version. But still, you look at his face and it doesn't fill you with confidence.
If you compare it with Ramos, I mean, it's not a huge difference at all. It's just 6 and 8.
Well, I would take the 8 points any day.
And Ripjin is playing with Mertesacker as well. I don't know. Might be a Malaysian thing.
Yeah, probably. No, that's why, you know, always in our shadow.
Shots being fired by Hibidi at the moment. So there you go. All confirming that he's orange. Really, it seems like nobody seems to know if it's the real Ol.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, we'll assume it's the real
I haven't
Ol.
really seen Old on 1v1 ranked as well, though, so I don't know if he's gone into hiding or playing under a different name.
Yeah, might be. Right, so let's get into the game. Ripjin lost the first match. He will be looking to bounce back and bring us in towards a third game. Wasingwa out towards Mertesacker. Neymar with a Poor pass. It did try and stretch his way through. Essien with a strong challenge. Does win the
Essien
ball
doing
back.
well to power his way past this marker.
Essien with the cross towards Ibra. Almost lopped the keeper with that header there.
That looked like an old engine cross that you try and send it into your player's chest. You chest it down and take a shot, but game's a bit different now. The crosses don't go the same way.
Well, the more we get to see of Rip Jean, he does seem to be playing very much in the old engine style.
He does, yeah. But, I mean, he's incorporated a few skill moves into his game. We saw those in the first half of the previous game. Not so much so as a half wall on, but, you know, I have seen quality, but in bits and spurts only.
Fernando Torres now sends the cross in, driven cross towards
Great
Pogba,
cross,
and he scores. That's 1-0 to Rip Jean.
But what Rip Jean does very well is it mixes his crosses up pretty good. You know, we've seen lofted crosses, we've seen the driven crosses. We haven't seen the ground crosses though, because he is no hibbity. But, but you know, crossing-wise, he has been spectacular so far.
Hibidi does seem to be the only player who uses low crosses.
Well, the low cross only comes into play if you get your wingers into positions well. And, you know, no one matches me for movement.
So all will try and bounce back. Marcos Rojo at left back. I don't know, some of the picks are just strange. Rojo at left back.
Yeah.
And Bale though does get the shot off with Ibrahimovic. Well saved by the goalkeeper.
Yeah, that was old engine play there. Short, sharp passes into the box.
First time shot.
Yeah.
You know, typical old engine stuff. This is now Matic with good close control coming in for Old.
To be honest, this doesn't look like how O would play under the old engine. I don't know whether he's mixed it up or whether this is a different O, but it does seem very different from what he used to play.
Good interception there by Old. Neymar finds Pogba. Out it comes towards Ronaldo.
A pretty useless roulette there.
Yeah, achieve nothing at all with that. I mean, you used to do that quite a lot.
I used to do. I still do that.
The long pass comes in and Old wins the header. This is Gareth Bale. Loses the ball out towards Essien.
Well, once again, just like what happened in the first game, Rip Jean has started better in this first half, and O still feeling his way into the game.
Neymar back towards Essien, but Mertesacker makes the interception. He could have spotted the run by Ronaldo.
Yeah, players missing a lot at the moment. I mean, with 5 attackers up top, you're going to get a lot of movement, but they're not picking them up yet.
Neymar just didn't have the space to take a shot off. And Rip Jean will just buy himself some time and allow his players to move forward. I mean, if the rumors are true that Pogba is going to Barcelona, that is a very scary
crazy,
prospect. Yeah.
I mean, Barcelona, they've needed a big, strong man in the middle for years. And if they plug this gap, you know, it could be a very dominant team in years to come.
This is now Ronaldo. Space to shoot, goes for the pass instead to Ibrahimovic. 5-star skiller there, gets put down by Mertesacker. Sit down, my friend. And
Per says no, hashtag. And Torres just jumping about there, doing a bit of ballerina work, gymnastic stuff.
last chance of the half
goal,
now
top.
for old Neymar of all people going for the header.
Great defending though by Rip Jean. He saw the run developing and positioned his defender well. So that's what we've noticed. The little defensive movements from Rip Jean are spectacular.
So that will be halftime. Rip Jean leading the game 1-0. And I remember when Juventus came to Singapore and Garina were kind enough to give me a ticket to go watch the match.
Shameless plug there.
Yeah, thank you, Garina. But Pogba was very scary, man.
Yeah.
Just watching him run and run at people, he's just scary.
Well, he gives you a bit of the Usain Bolt feel. He's big,
Yeah.
strong, fast, and imposing.
And he's skillful and he's
Skillful as well,
fast.
yeah.
he's
He has
just
agility.
scary.
And he can dab.
Exactly.
So he can do everything.
One of the, I would say pretty much complete midfielder right now. Or goalkeeper, all over the
Wow,
place
what?
right now. Better check. No idea what he's doing.
Yeah, that hit injury probably acting up again. Look at him.
I don't know, getting confused where
Yeah,
he's
probably was
at.
out drinking last night, just stumbling out a bit at the moment.
He makes no mistake with that catch though. Does spread it out, long throw towards Ronaldo. Runs straight into Vidic.
Yeah, running back into danger.
Vidic is, I don't know, his value on the market is huge right now. I think his 10U version is at 100 million.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, pace-wise, I don't know. I'm kind of a pace person, so my defenders have to be fast. Vidic, he's solid in all departments, but pace-wise, I don't know. I want my defenders to be fast, which is why I draw players like Koscielny, Ramos, Ferdinand XI.
It comes back towards Bale now. First touch was poor from him as Mertesacker makes the interception. Ronaldo gives it over towards Essien and finds Ibrahimovic with the pass. Back towards Ronaldo again on the left.
Ripjean just controlling possession at the moment, showing the defender a bit of the ball and then taking it away, dragging them out of position, and chance here for but
Ronaldo
striker just hesitated there for a moment.
I don't know if you noticed, but Czech was just like sticking his leg out at Ronaldo. I don't know, goalkeepers seem to be acting weirdly.
They do. I mean, it is FIFA. Over the years, we've seen a lot of weird stuff.
Ibrahimovic now for Old. Time is running out for him. Lob through pass comes towards Ronaldo. Ibrahimovic
Chance
going
here.
for the fake shot. Second fake shot.
Brilliant
Brilliant
move.
stuff there by Old as he going for the kicks again. And it is now 1-1.
I need to learn that celebration. One thing I admit I haven't mastered is celebrations.
Yeah.
So the banter isn't on point for me. It has to get better.
I mean, this annoy your opponents a bit, you know, when you do all those dance moves and all that kind of
Well,
stuff.
people say I'm a cocky person, but celebration-wise, I press R1, L1, I cancel it. I get on with the game. I get the points, I move up the ladder.
So Old now did score the equalizer, and there are 10 minutes left in this game. Having possession now, we'll be looking for the winning goal. Gareth Bale on the left side. Going for the cross towards Ibrahimovic. Vidic gets there ahead of him, and Ripjean makes the clearance. Fernando Torres out towards Neymar on the right side. Goes for the lob through pass. Just seems like it was a little rushed. Fernando Torres unable to keep possession of the ball. Pogba against Pogba. Ripjean's Pogba gets the better of the other Pogba. It comes out towards Ibrahimovic, but just not enough power on the shot.
The wrong angle as well. It was going away from goal. Should have held on to the ball, waited for his runners to come out, but you know, in competition sometimes you rush your shots.
So it is 1-1 yet again. We will go into extra time.
Well, once again, Old finding it within his character bank to dig deep and come back with an equalizer in the style of Freakazoid, the great character club. Shout out to Freakazoid if you are watching. Always in our thoughts.
Ripjean is gonna make a substitution, but Neymar it is on the right side. Over back towards Pogba. Finds Fernando Torres. Going for the turns. Couple of turns. Brilliant stuff there by Fernando Torres, and Ripjean does make it 2-1.
That was nasty there, those two scoop turns. These have been very effective in the new engine if you use them well, and Ripjean showing why he is #1 at the moment on 1v1 rank.
I mean, when you have a striker as agile as Fernando Torres, it is going to be easy for you to take those shots after the scoop turns.
Exactly.
So a change coming in. Of course, Torres, last contribution for him with that goal. And in comes Gerrard as well as Closer. And Old will be going for his own set of changes as well.
Well, it has to go for the jugular now. A few minutes left in this game. And in FO3's new engine, the clock does tick pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's something I've noticed as well.
Yeah.
People, I don't know, there are some weird people who tell me that it's slower now. I don't agree at all. But Old will get us underway. Poor pass there towards Ibrahimovic, but the second ball does come towards Bale. Going for the roulette, almost ran out, but it comes back towards Ronaldo, going for the first scoop turn. Goes for the cross. Mertesacker does his job, and Petacek completes the clearance.
Yeah, Ronaldo just ran out of ideas there, got close to the byline and started to panic, and ended up with a tame attempt at a cross.
Ripjean didn't have the chance to go on the attack but decided to slow play down. This is closer. He has good strength, but Ramos just easily shrugs him off the ball.
One last chance before halftime and extra time. Chance here on the left side, and Neymar just picks out the wrong option there.
And that will be halftime in extra time. Ripjean leading it 2-1.
And stats-wise, on point though, 57% possession, 91% pass completion, so he's playing a lot better in this second game, showing why he's number one.
KBC has great character.
Is that Freakazoid?
No, that's Evil SWAT.
Evil
So triple substitution yet again. And in comes Gerard Torres as well as Di Maria for Old. And this time the lob through pass not working out for him, but Di Maria is on the left side.
Well, it does give you good crossing ability to pick out Ibra in the middle though. That's something we'll see a lot of. And as we said, it works the left flank.
Cross comes in towards Torres, punched away by Peracek, and Essien will only clear it as far as Matic. Rojo to Di Maria, in towards Ronaldo. Look at Murasaka, just rushing in towards Ronaldo. Can't quite do that anymore.
Well, now he just lets Koscielny do the work, and
I mean, he doesn't even get to play anymore. So Murasaka does bring the ball forward for Ripjean, and this should pretty much be it.
Yeah,
if
he just needs to
keep
take the ball to the corner, kill the clock. Exactly what he's doing now. Ooh, almost getting caught in possession there.
Ibrahimovic, and that will be it. 2-1, Ripjean winning the game, and we will go into game number 3.
Yeah, mature performance from Ripjean. He knew what he had to do, killed the game once he had the lead, and overall, a very, very good performance in this second game. It's what we want to see.
So our next predict and win winner should be Evil SWAT. He says Hibidi will win.
Well, I agree with that assessment.
Clear cut winner, man. Clear cut winner. But going into the next game, I mean, we've seen, very little action, right in front of the goal, especially in the second game.
We have, yeah. I mean, Ripjean has just controlled possession, and Old, he couldn't find the rhythm which he had in that first game, and I mean, credit to Ripjean, he controlled the midfield and he played really well. And sometimes that bores the fans, but from Ripjean's perspective, it's a really good performance.
On many occasions, we've seen players like Perlistin Jr. or even like Ripjean in the previous game. They play with players that are down on morale, compared to Old, who's playing with players on full morale. And it does seem like even if you're down on morale, you can seem to be doing all right.
Well, you can. I mean, when FO3 first started under the new engine, I didn't know anything about morale, so I was just playing with my same starting 11. People were giving me comments about it, but I don't know. Somehow, I don't think it matters that much. It's more of a psychological thing for me now. But I mean, if the error's up, I will start them nowadays.
I mean, it is annoying to see that someone's arrow is down. It just doesn't look nice.
Just tape up that part of your screen and get on with the game.
Yeah, I guess. Because, I mean, Perlistin Jr. has always proven that it doesn't really matter.
Exactly. For some players like Ronaldo, like Pogba, you want them to start every game, no matter what their form is like.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing a +5 14T Pogba. I don't think that's come out yet.
Well, I'm looking forward to see you make a +8 14T Pogba.
I'm looking forward to it as well.
On that stuff.
Well, one more thing which I'm looking forward to is somebody actually opening a world best Pogba.
Ah, yes, yes.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on the market for that. Or hopefully I will get that next season when the rewards are in.
Evil SWAT wins once again. Says GM1 boat will win. So we'll get into the game. Old gets us kicked off in the third game of this best of 3 between Old and Ripjean.
Dangerous pass there. Rightly so, cut out.
Well done by Pogba to win the ball back for Ripjean. He goes towards the left side now. Ronaldo loses the ball out to Matic. He's just waiting for options. Does find Rojo at left back.
Yeah, to me that's the problem with Matic, once he's boxed in, he can't really wiggle his way out. He has to have support. Unlike someone like Lam and Essien, who they can dribble from deep positions as well.
Pogba Good first touch there to get the ball away from Mertesacker. Cross comes in towards Ibrahimovic. Good header, but it hit the crossbar. And Ripjean will look to go on the counter attack. This is now Fernando Torres up against Mertesacker, but he will turn back and look for options. Good bit of play there from Ol, just to put enough pressure to put off Ripjean.
Yeah, brilliant play there. I mean, defensively, the small things, you don't really notice them, but when you play it back, you realize how well positionally they are.
Oh, the chance did open up to give the pass over towards Torres. But Ripjean didn't give it, and Ol will look to go forward now. Paul Pogba in towards Neymar on the right side. Neymar still looking for options. Cannot find Ronaldo. This is now Fernando Torres for Ripjean. Out towards the right side. Messi. Again, Ripjean just seems to be the kind of player who would emphasize on possession play.
Yeah, very patient, almost in the style of Vin, but you know, a bit more creativity in attack, you know, with the skill moves and the cuts. But you know, if he goes 1-0 down, it'll be interesting to see how he picks the pace up.
Yeah, it always has been Ripjean who has taken the lead in this game, these games. Pogba.
Poor ball out.
Just
playing
very
into
hasty
Ripjean's hands. They're getting frustrated by Ripjean holding onto the ball for so long.
That was exactly what you were doing against Amran, and he was telling me that, you know, it's annoying to play against. You know, eventually you will, you know, get a lapse in concentration, pull your player out of position.
Yeah. No, but I mean, when you're playing against someone with a 4-1-1-4 formation, that is the best way to play. You don't want to get caught on the counter, so you want to always have a chance. And here goes now into the box.
Cross towards the far
great
post.
cross, great
Wonderful
ball.
there. Good stuff there from Bale. Wow, I don't know. Is he trying to injure himself with all these kind of celebrations?
Well, I mean, the celebrations are great, I mean, but the play was even better. Bale having the patience to drag it to the byline, waiting for the run to develop at the far post, and just hitting back across the keeper. No chance for the keeper there.
So we will get to see how Ripjean will respond to going down 1-0 in this game.
Yeah, he hasn't faced adversity yet. You know, now that he is facing it in the final game, he has 50 minutes to get his act together. He needs to pick the pace up now.
Pogba to Torres. Ibrahimovic has
They're
possession.
playing a lot faster at the moment, a lot more exciting to see.
Probably one chance in this half left for Ol, but he's going to make a change. 5-man defense.
Probably a bit early for that, but maybe you would go with 2 defensive midfielders instead of 1 at this stage. You know, control the play more in midfield, and maybe spread your wingers out a bit wider so that you can spread those balls left and right and frustrate your opponent.
That seemed like he's going for a substitution. Ronaldo with a fake shot, runs straight into Vidic. Ripjean having the ball in the way of Ronaldo on the left, but that will be half-time. Old is leading the match 1-0.
Yeah, on the balance of play, he has done quite well. Limited Ripjean to no shots on target, and he's defended a lot better.
Ripjean has had much possession, but nothing much to show in terms of shots towards goal.
Yeah, it's one thing to have possession, but you need to be dynamic in the final third. You know, he's passing a bit too slowly. He's just spreading the ball from left to right, right to left, and I mean, it shows on the stats that nothing has been created.
So Ibrahimovic makes his way onto the pitch for the second half, only to be called back for Fernando Torres. And that will be the substitution that's being made. I mean,
Zlatan will not be happy.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, just to walk your way out of the tunnel and then managers.
Oh, by the
like
way.
Oh, we forgot to tell you. Fernando Torres now for Ripjean.
But yeah, I mean, personnel-wise, that change, Ibra for Torres. Knows he has the lead, and Ripjean will start the commitment for it. He brings on a pacier striker to stretch the play. Smart move from him.
Decent first touch there for Neymar. But Vidic does make the interception. Looking for options is Neymar. Poor pass there. Just a little too late for his strike partner. And Ripjean will bring it forward. Lionel Messi. That's a long pass towards Pogba, really stretching his legs and just cannot get there.
Asking a bit too much of the young Frenchman there, Lionel Messi.
Messi once again finds Torres. Mertesacker has been doing great for both these players. But this is Fernando Torres for Ripjean, too close to the goalkeeper of the shot.
Yeah, you see the danger there. Once one of your defenders gets caught out of position in a 4-1-1-4, the space really starts to open up. But luckily for Ripjean, luckily for O, you know, he kept him at bay just about enough.
Messi loses our possession and all with the chance on the counter attack. This is
Danger
Ronaldo.
here, chance over the top. Great ball to Torres.
Fernando Torres, all he has to do is to finish, and he shoots wide. That really should have been 2-0.
It should have been. He could have gone near post. He could have gone far post. The execution was just off there.
Great pass there. Just finish was lacking. This is Ripjean. Pass towards Messi. Haven't seen much of him going for the crosses in this match. Fernando Torres. The cross does come in this time. Driven cross towards the far post, but Essien couldn't meet with the header. This is now Torres. Ronaldo now for all. 10 minutes left in this game. And he's just hanging on to the ball on this right side. Cross comes in towards Torres. Free header. Could have really just chested the ball down.
Could have, yeah. I mean, there was time, but well, once again, in competition, sometimes you panic. You take your chances a bit too early, and that's what happened there.
Ripjean over towards Pogba on the left side. Essien loses the ball out.
Probably one
Ripjean
last chance here for O. Has to make this count.
has to just hustle his way back and try to win the ball. But Ole is spreading the ball out towards the right side. Back towards the middle. Ronaldo going for the scoop turn. Does find the pass towards Torres. Fake shot comes out as well. Second opportunity. Third opportunity. Finally finishes Neymar applying the finishing touch. And that will be 2-0 and GG.
Oh, right place at the right time. And Neymar smashing it into an empty net.
That is right. So again, different cameraman for today. This match, huh?
Oh, this one is the poor one. This is
So that will be 2-0. Ole will win the game and take the 3 points. Overall, I think, you know, once Ole got the lead in this game, it just seemed like Ripjean had no idea what to do.
yeah, you know, that's the problem with slow possession players when they face themselves, when they find themselves back against the wall. They really can't speed it up because they're so accustomed to playing this slow style, and it's a weakness in my eyes.
So you just got to be versatile like KBD.
Oh, improvise, adapt, and overcome.
That's like Conor McGregor. Alright, so predict and win winner will be announced in a few seconds.
Evil SWAT for saying Hibidi won.
But we're gonna give you our codes. Our codes, there it is. World Best and 11 Best 50 Pack. That is our wonderful code. And the predict and win winner is X Han Cool X. Alright, I think that's your manager name. Alright, X Han Cool X. That is our winner for predict and win. So we will be giving out more codes later on today, as well as, you know, giving out more prizes for predict and win. Don't go anywhere. We have 2 more matches coming up, and it will be exciting. So we'll take a short break, and we'll be right back.
Get us off the screen.
Singapore against Malaysia. First time we're gonna see a Singaporean player playing today. That's Mone,
Go Singapore.
and not enough light on us. You know, just it's okay, it's fine. We'll get right into the game. Boom! Oh, lights it up. All right, so we're gonna get right into the game. Mone against PNJ G2. Gonna be a best of 3. But for those of you watching, we have predict and win happening as well. So all you gotta do is predict the winner of this game. Either it's gonna be Mone or PNJ G2, and leave your predictions on the chat together with your manager name, and we will announce the winner at the end of this best of 3 series. So we'll get into the lobby and see how both teams are going to be lining up. So Hibidi looking at it, Mone going for a 4-4-2, very deep lying 4-4-2.
Yeah, his standard formation since the old engine. He didn't really change it up for the new one. Goes from back to front quite quickly, but we'll see how he does against RI.
Yep, and for RI playing a 4-2-4.
Oh, pretty much the same thing, just
Yep.
that Ronaldo's a bit more advanced and won't come back. So, if I were money, I would target that flank in my counter attacks and get a bit of joy down that wing.
Well, I mean, Mone just doesn't attack fast.
Yeah,
Very slow.
he's a slow player. Zarate once famously called him Vin Chu's grandson. So he plays slow and he takes his time in possession and looks for the gaps.
Yep, that's what he does. Good ball control on him, and he always tends to find a bit of space with his skill moves. So we'll get into the game. Chelsea against Atletico Madrid, qualified for the finals of the Champions League.
And Chelsea qualified for the top 10.
Yeah. I think they just managed to scrape through and get into the top 10. But again, it's going to be Madrid against Madrid in the finals.
Oh yes. Who's your money on?
I don't know. I would like to see Real Madrid win it again. I would like to see it.
Not going for the underdog this time.
I don't know.
It just pains me whenever I see Mertesacker walking out on the pitch. Like you have all these
Even for
stars.
Arsenal,
I mean, anyone in general. Like, you look at all these stars on the pitch. I mean, they've drafted the best players, and then you see Mertesacker. Like, what is he doing here?
and he's playing for both teams
Both
today.
teams, yeah.
So I think both players are playing with the Ramos and Mertesacker partnership.
Mertesacker's face just looks like he's in perpetual shock. You know, doesn't
What
know
am I
what's going
doing on the pitch? He's number 9 as well. He's going to be doing a lot of the attacking moves. So we'll get underway. Mone playing.
Mane's
with
going for the
Chelsea
long
kid.
ball. Oh no, it's not.
Nah, he's not the Hibidi kind of guy. This is Gareth Bale now. Neymar on the left side. Mone does not usually tend to go for the crosses, but Neymar comes in with the shot, and that will be parried away for a corner.
Oh, strong start by Mane, charging down the wing. No one expected him to cut inside and release a shot that early. That's not his style, but good of him to mix it up.
So Mane will be taking the cross with Gareth Bale.
Did you see Torres just fall down in
Yes,
the middle of the box?
we did.
What was that about?
We did. Cross comes in, header by Mertesacker, and he's got to sprint all his way all the way back to defense.
Mertesacker and sprint cannot be used in the same sentence. So
Well, he does get there in time to win the ball back.
nothing left in the tank now.
Pogba with the long pass in towards Ronaldo. Might go for the scoop turn, goes for the cross instead. And it will be yet another corner for Mane.
Yeah, see, that's the thing about having Torres as your striker. You know, he has good positioning, but his medium work rate means he doesn't bust a gut to get to the far post.
Mane with gung ho
Wow.
attacking mentality. And brilliant corner there from him. Sergio Ramos does score.
Oh, that can go either way. You know, if the ball gets cleared out, you're in big trouble.
What are your thoughts on changing your mentality?
Well, I always do
Based
that.
on every-
I always do that for corners, but I wouldn't go gung ho. You know, at most I put them in attacking mentality. That's about it.
So you do change it for set pieces?
I do.
Matic finds Ibrahimovic now for RI, getting his first real touches of the ball in this game after going 1-0 down. Cristiano Ronaldo in towards Pogba. Good first touch. Chance opening up, and Pogba does equalize. Strong play from Pogba in the box.
So you know what they say, you're always most vulnerable immediately after you score, and proved to be the case for Mane here. They just lost a bit of focus and concentration and paid the price for it.
What is Neymar doing in the box though for him? And Mertesacker with the sliding challenge, just not close enough.
Yeah, you're blaming Neymar for having character to track back. That's very mean of you.
So it will be 1-1. And long pass
There
coming
you
in
go.
from Mone. Great pass there, but he will not be able to
Ooh.
finish. I mean, that's the one thing about this long passes. You can pull it off, but it's difficult to get the finish after the first touch.
Oh yeah, I mean your timing and everything has got to be perfect. So, you know, people will work on that in time to come, and it will become a pretty dangerous weapon. Then people start to complain, and
You'll get
probably
fixed.
get banned.
Yeah. Neymar in possession. Back towards Matic in the middle.
Doing pretty well to
Pogba.
wiggle his way out of danger, Matic. Not something you see very often from him.
Chance for Arai on the counter attack, but Bosingwa sticks a leg out and wins the ball for Mane. Now goes Neymar down the right side. Loses the ball to Mertesacker. And Arai
That'll
will
damage
bring it
your
out
confidence,
defense.
losing the ball to Mertesacker.
Pogba to Bale. And this is Rojo. Another, I mean, if you look at it, there are not really many fullback choices, right, that you can go for.
True. But I mean, the thing about this draft is that they can pick from multiple seasons, so I'm surprised that many people are going for Rojo at left back. You know, you can go for Alaba, you can have Cole from the 10U season, he's pretty good. I mean, you have Marcelo as well from season 15, so maybe they want a bit more solidity as per the old engine style. But for the new engine, I think you need fullbacks who can play the ball.
Matic gets bundled over, but the play will continue. Neymar loses it. And it comes back out to the defenders of Arai. Pogba driving forward from defensive midfield, but that will be half-time. It is 1-1. And, you know, after the equalizer came in from Arai, just didn't see much from both players.
Yeah, the game just petered out towards halftime after that. You know, both got a bit jaded. And to be honest, Mane offensively didn't offer much. I mean, this was off a set piece. He put everyone in the box for that, and that was the only noteworthy attacking incident from him.
And this was the equalizer that came in from Arai.
Yeah, I think this was just poor defending from Mertesacker there. He just showed him too much space in the box. And, you know, look at him. He's just moving away from the defender. Turn the wrong side.
It was just that first
wrong
touch,
footed.
you know.
Yeah,
He
it was
just
the first
made
touch in his space.
the wrong call
Yeah.
from Mane.
But you know, I think as a player, if you're 1v1 in the box, you stand your ground. You don't guess. You know, and he guessed, he paid the price.
So we will get underway in the second half. Cristiano Ronaldo makes his way forward on the left side, but poor pass there coming up from Arai. This is Gareth Bale down the left for Mane. Gareth Bale just slowly
Just
waiting for
taking his
options.
time there.
And eventually does find Pogba. First time pass now towards Fernando Torres. Good
Ooh,
scoop
good
turn
turn.
coming out from him, but just rushed the shot a little too much. Could have gone for a pass instead. And chance for Arai to go on the counter attack. Long pass towards Fernando Torres, but good header back by Ramos back to his goalkeeper. Arai did well to spot the run there.
He did, yeah,
of the
but
striker.
probably played it a bit too early. Could have waited a fraction of a second longer, and you know, would have gotten into the channel past Ramos.
Pogba, good turn to get past Ramos. And this is now Ronaldo for Mane. Does well to still keep possession of the ball. First time pass now was looking for Fernando Torres.
Well, Torres just keeps falling over for Mane in this game. I don't know what's going on with him. Probably got the wrong cleats on.
Gareth Bale cross towards the far post. Ronaldo meet with the header, but it will be comfortable catch for Buffon. Long pass there by Arai and easily dealt with by Mane. Still will have possession. Marcos Rojo.
Well, in terms of ball control and skill moves, Mane is playing a lot better than he was last week. You know, when he was just pretty much one-dimensional. So he's really worked on his game quite a bit, and fair play to him. He's doing quite well.
Yeah, it did seem like it was a lack of practice last
Yeah.
week. He was playing in the road to Thailand qualifiers.
He actually drafted his squad on the day. He showed up and he was like, what should I pick?
Matic to Torres. And the game has just slowed down quite a bit in the second half. 10 minutes left before we get into full time. Mertesacker clears the ball away with the header and it will get deflected out for a corner. Nope, offside.
The game's just gone very slow since the last goal went in. You know, both players very patient, you know, very safe, and you know, as a result, it's just been bogged down in midfield.
Good pass by Mane to find Gareth Bale. This is now Matic. Long pass in towards Fernando Torres. Good first touch to get past the defender. And he will get past the second as well. Chance for Mane. Can he get the shot on the second try? Buffon just comes flying out to catch on to the ball. The long pass by him does not find the strikers. Mane with one last opportunity before we get into full time. Good pass coming in towards Neymar. Neymar with the chance. Neymar the scoop turn. But the ball just a little too far for him to get a shot off. He might get one more opportunity here with Paul Pogba. Still has possession. Mane with Pogba going for the fake shots, turning, wriggling his way through. But that should be it. That is
ball control there from Mane. You know, plenty of good chances. Neymar could have picked out a teammate in the center instead of doing a scoop turn. But you know, just a bit unlucky. But numbers-wise, he is playing really well.
Yep, so Mane now has the momentum of the game and he will try to get a goal as quickly as possible.
So waiting for the run to develop. Not waiting for it this time.
Neymar loses possession, does get it back again. This is Bale in towards Matic. Good control by Matic to still have possession for Mane. This is Matic again, lob through pass, looking for Neymar. It falls back kindly for Bale and he shoots at the near post. Well saved by Buffon.
Well, unfortunate that it fell to Bale, a left-footed player. If it fell to Ronaldo, you know, would have gotten out to score goal. Mane is asking.
Yeah, well, it does show that just not enough practice for him. Going for the Kang Ho mentality again. Cross comes in. Oh, he almost scores yet again with the corner. I think that should be the plan for him now. How to score goals is go get corners.
Just set pieces because RI has shown that he can't really defend against those. He can't live with them. So Mane should just run for the byline and right now he's trying to take his legs out at the moment.
But eventually does get the ball as RI plays a poor pass. Matic to Ronaldo. Finds Neymar on the right side.
Good first touch there in the space.
Cross comes in towards Ronaldo. But the defender gets there ahead of the Real Madrid man. This is Gareth Bale now. Short pass towards Rojo. He does find Ronaldo. First time pass towards Torres. First touch was almost great. But for Singwa, I think that was no. Pepe stuck with him all the way. And that will be halftime in extra time.
Yeah, that was good defending from RI. Instead of what Mane did and, you know, he didn't guess on which side to go. He stuck with his man and waited for him to make his mind up.
So will we be heading into the penalty shootout? RI says that Buffon is too good. This is now Sergio Ramos. Plays the pass towards Ronaldo. Haven't seen RI have much of the ball at all throughout the whole of this game.
He hasn't done anything, to be honest.
Mane has done pretty much everything right except for getting the ball into the back of the net. Neymar going for the lob through pass to Matic. First touch just gave the ball over towards Mertesacker. Gareth Bale in towards Pogba. First time pass towards Bale again. Fernando Torres collects the ball. Gives it to Pogba. Space to shoot. Gets blocked off. And there will be no last chance. We will go into penalty shootout. Looking at the goalkeepers though, I think it's going to be Buffon for RI. And Mane will take the first penalty. I think he has put some work into knowing how penalties work out. Buffon for both players. Ibrahimovic
Ooh, that's nice, and
into the
dandy into
side
the top
netting,
corner.
yeah. Good penalty there from RI. Neymar stepping up now for Mone, and that's been the case. You know, Neymar's been missing a lot of penalties now.
Yeah, I mean, this one was at a good height for Buffon, and he easily palmed it away.
Oh, that's
Oh.
wide from RI.
Well, the thing about the fake shots, when you do them, your accuracy goes down just a bit.
Once again, Mane misses. Fernando Torres. His shot being saved by Buffon. And Ronaldo against Buffon now. And Mane
Oh,
just didn't get his hands onto the ball. Would have been disappointed that he didn't get the save. This time drills it into the bottom right. And this is the chance to win it right now for RI. No, we will go one more penalty. If Mane misses, that should be it. And up steps. Who is this? Bosingwa. Strange that he's taking penalties.
yep.
Bosingwa against Buffon, and Bosingwa will miss.
Wow.
Mane, very poor penalties.
Well, he needs to work on his technique. Obviously, he's striking them at a good height for the keepers. You know, you either have to send him into the top corner or, you know, just down the middle, under the bar. That's a new meta. So, just a lack of preparation for Mane, but overall he controlled this game, and there are 2 sets to go in this if he wins the next one. So, let's see if he plays better.
So we're gonna get into game number 2. First game being won by RI on penalties, but throughout the whole of the game, he didn't have much going his way at all. Only had one chance, which he converted, which was the equalizer, but
The only
otherwise...
stat that counts is the one in the at the top left-hand corner, they always say.
Yep, that's right. So we're gonna go into the lobby for our second game. Let's see if either of these players make changes to our team. I'm sure Mane again just drafted his players.
Probably just, yeah.
Strange.
Probably
I mean,
in the morning. That's what he does. That's Mane style.
yes, 11 Thiago Silva,
Yeah, bit suspect there.
06 Alex,
Also another suspect pick.
10 Maicon,
Well,
which is alright, but
10
10
Michael
is
is alright.
better.
Yeah, 10 is better.
So, I don't know. 08 Chiellini. Not sure about the draft picks here for Mane. RI is a little better off.
Oh, his picks look a bit more proper.
Yeah. Right, we'll see if both players are ready. I'm sure Mane is ready. Nothing to change for his team. RI is ready. And Mane should be okay as well. Alright, one sec. Thinking, you know, if Thiago Silva or Mertesacker.
Or maybe Chiellini.
Yeah, Chiellini. Alex might do well at right mid, you know. I mean, Luca Toni could make a pretty good centre back as well.
He could.
Yeah.
Or he could play, he has no extra. Okay, maybe Neuer as a midfielder.
Mm-hmm.
He has got quality.
No, I can play sweeper.
Yeah,
I mean,
he can play
it-
anywhere on the
yeah.
pitch. Here's Neuer.
So we have Bale there, a little more uglier version
Yeah.
than the season 15 one.
So Mane flying the flag for Singapore and the KNC. One game down. Has to win this one.
Just hope he doesn't wave the white flag after losing this game. So we'll get right into it. And Mane, remember, had a very good first game. Just unsure on how to score. Good first touch by Ronaldo, but eventually great challenge coming in from Ramos to just push Ronaldo off the ball. This is now Bosingwa giving it over towards Torres. Ibrahimovic playing the quick short passes in midfield, but Mane does win it back. Back it goes towards RI. And left back now is Rojo. Ronaldo looking for options, finds Yaya Toure, who isn't quite a good draft pick anymore. Used to be very good.
He used to be until work rates were introduced, and now he's a medium-low, old workhorse that just runs around doing nothing much in particular.
And I mean, ever since, I mean, last time when he was a good pick, the newer seasons were not introduced yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now that there are other more seasons, you know, he's just
Exactly.
fallen down the order. Corner now for RI. Gonna be taking it with Bosingwa. Cross comes in with Bale towards Mertesacker.
What a leap by him. That is not realistic. Fix that, FIFA.
Both Mertesackers challenging for the ball, but Mane's one is just a little better. Bosingwa to Pogba. Gives it towards Ronaldo. Matic now spreading the ball all the way towards the left.
Wow,
Good
what a
pick out.
ball.
Good pick out there from Mane. And Bale will take his time. Does outmuscle Bosingwa and sends the cross in towards Ronaldo. The defenders will intercept, but Pogba does well to get it back for Mane yet again. Neymar. Haven't seen much of skill moves coming out from the 5-star skillers of Mane.
Yeah, nothing much. Mane doesn't really do skill moves. He passes his way into the box. You know, FIFA 11 style, and wow, off the post.
Well, he still doesn't know how to score.
Still doesn't know how to score. Maybe he will be the next me at internationals and
The next me. This is Rojo. And RI is kind enough to give it back to Mane. It's like, okay, I'll give you more practice on how to score.
once again, it's a midfield slugfest between these two. Very slow and measured build up. And only shooting when there is at least like an 80% chance to score, I think.
I mean, I just want to point out that RI's passing is very poor.
Yeah. I mean,
You gotta be frank about
you took
it.
the words right out of my mouth. He just can't seem to hang on to the ball.
He does get the ball on the left side with Matic, but Mertesacker makes the
Wow.
interception.
Great turn by Mertesacker, shimmy even.
Seems to be doing it better than Messi nowadays. Cristiano Ronaldo, long pass towards Torres, but defender and goalkeeper too close to the ball.
Yeah, Torres was just never in position to receive that through ball, was always running behind the defender, was never going to get on the end of that.
Ronaldo on the left wing for RI. Scoop turn to get past the first one, but Neymar does defensive work for his team, and that will be halftime. 0-0 it is. No shots on goal for either of these players. I mean, Mone did hit the post with his long shot.
But besides that, you know, people always say, you know, football can be an interesting game even at 0-0. Not the case here.
Yep, certainly not the case. I mean, so far all our games for today have been like that.
Well, lack of practice, I think. You know, these players, they haven't really mastered the new engine, in my opinion. There's still remnants of the old engine in their play styles, and it shows.
Out it comes towards Neymar. Referee will play on as Mane.
First skill move of the day from Mane.
Out it comes towards Matic. He was the one that hit the post earlier in the first half. Fernando Torres, good touch by him, but again it's being saved by the keeper.
Doesn't know how to score, Mane.
I'm very sure he's almost given up in this game already. Ronaldo keeps the ball for RI. Torres back to Ronaldo, and Sergio Ramos steps in.
Well, his basics, Mane, I mean, they're on point, but it's just the finishing, and you need to practice on those.
This is Matic. Rojo pushing forward, waiting for options, finds Pogba. Back towards Torres. Nobody making a run into the box just yet, but he does find the pass back towards Torres. Good first touch from him. Will find a bit of space, sends the cross a little too far for Ronaldo. And the ball will be cleared out of the box. Alright, down the right side now. Ibrahimovic. Haven't seen much of skill moves from RI as well, using 5-star skillers like Ibra and Ronaldo.
Yeah, haven't seen much from him. You know, the passing in the final third has just been too slow. It's really easy for Mane to read his mind and position his players for the interceptions. Look at that, it seems very laboured at the moment. And once again, the play breaks down.
There's so many players, it's like making their way into the box. It's just so messy from RI. I think he's a little clueless on what to do.
Yeah. And even the cross there was tame.
Long pass coming in from Buffon. This will be a very good chance for Mone now. Long pass coming in, but a little too close to Ramos. 10 minutes left in this game. Neither of these players have come close to scoring a goal in the second half. Rojo finds Ibrahimovic, and this is Ronaldo on the left side. Back towards Yaya Toure. Matic still in possession for RI.
Well, and Mane's been winning the ball off Ara, but just can't seem to play his way out.
Fernando Torres though can finish it off, and that is 1-0 from RI.
Well, what a sucker punch for Ara, and a celebration of boot. And Mane must be cursing his luck right now. And cursing is like a practice on a new engine.
That is right. What a powerful shot coming in from Torres. But this was the only opportunity of the game for RI, and he makes full use of it.
I mean, you gotta give him credit though. It was a great ball over the top, perfectly weighted into the path of Torres, and he just dumped it
Look
home.
at Pogba though. He's diving at nothing. And Mane has about 5 minutes left to try and find an equalizer. Long pass towards Ronaldo. Mertesacker wins the header. What do you expect?
And this should be it. It should be all over.
Basingwa gives the ball over. And this is now Torres. I don't know. It seems like that earlier lob pass was a fluke. Fernando Torres loses the ball out to Basingwa, and that will be it. 90 minutes are up.
Wow.
And RI wins the game 1-0. And Mane loses 2 games straight.
Yeah, he must be kicking himself. You know, he did everything that could be asked of him. But, you know, football is about taking your chances, and RI took his. Mane just seemed to not know how to finish, even after 2 games, even after 180 minutes of football. And a bit more for extra time. You know, same old, same old.
The story of Chelsea this season. No surprise at all. Atletico Madrid will win the game. And so we will announce the winner of the Predict and Win
Anytime now.
anytime now.
Anytime. Just waiting for the producer. In the meantime, your code's here for 500k.
I think, we have codes. Wow, we are so kind. We're giving a code every other game. So that's your code, and the winner for Predict and Win is You're the Best. Alright, you're the best. You win yourself a nice prize for predicting that RI would win. There are people who are sending in their predictions now.
Yeah.
After the game is over.
Way to go, guys. Very smart.
We are surely going to pick you. Alright, we're going to take a short break. After the break, we have one last game for today. And I think one last code to give out as well.
One last code.
So that's right. We'll go for a short break and we'll be right back. Hello everyone, we are ready to go for our last match of today for the KakiBola National Championship Season 3, Round Robin 2. And our last match is going to be between Faith Lane and Vote. But before we get into the match, we have Predict and Win for all of you that are watching on YouTube. All you got to do is to predict the winner of this match and leave it over on the YouTube chat. And just remember to predict the winner and also leave your manager name so that we can give you the prize. So we will get into our last match and the first match of the series between Faith Lane and Vote. And Faith Lane last week managed to make it all the way to the finals of the Road to Thailand Malaysian
Went all the way
qualifiers.
to the finals and narrowly lost. He lost 2-1 against Arroyos 3 times that day actually. So he will be looking to make amends for that today.
So he is playing, I believe, same formation as he did the other day.
Same formation, yeah, 4-1-1-4. A lot of players are still using this formation, back to front very quickly. And there were plenty of nice attacking plays from him, so more of that to come today, I'm sure.
What are your thoughts on playing Kaka at right mid? Strange.
Yeah, I mean, usually you would play him in the middle. But, you know, I guess he wants Pogba with the strength in the middle. It's probably old engine stuff. So, you know, these players, they are stuck in their old ways, and that is why.
And he also has Rojo playing it at centre back. As we look over on the side of Vote, seems like a default 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, I like it though. I mean, I like default formations in the new engine because, to be honest, this is how football should be played. You get a lot of nice movement, you get a spread play, and it's a proper game where you build up from midfield to attack, not just go back to front.
Strange that he is also playing with Rojo at centre back.
Yeah, I mean, we've gone from Murdersacker to Rojo in a blink of an eye, so yeah, I know they've probably figured something out among themselves.
Yep, so looks like both players are ready and we'll get into the game. This time, Blackburn Rovers.
Haven't seen them in a while.
Long while. Against Al Nasser FC.
Messi with the muscle fit.
Spend some money on that.
Yeah.
And long time since, you know, like you mentioned, seeing Blackburn Rovers. I think they dropped down even one more division, right?
No one cares about them anymore.
Yeah.
Back in the day, they had good players like Pedersen.
Patterson
with
was
that
awesome.
nice left foot.
Always
And,
scored the really rocket kind of shots.
Yeah.
They had
score straight from indirect free kicks. Yeah.
They had Brad Friedel.
Brad
goal.
Friedel, yeah.
They had Christopher Samba. He was huge in defense for them.
Well, in football, money talks, and if you don't manage your money, you go down.
Well, that's not been the case for Newcastle. Well, they still have a chance of escaping relegation. But we'll get into this game. Blackburn being played by Faith Lane. He should be the favorite coming into this game, and even on the YouTube chat, you know, where everyone's predicting to win, a lot of them are just predicting Faith Lane to win this game. This is now Torres playing in a centre forward position. Out to the right side where Kaka is there. Kaka with a lot of space to send across, but eventually the space will be closed down by Bosingwa.
Well, playing Kaka on the flank is a bit of a waste though, because, you know, he's not the best crosser of the ball. I mean, decent crossing stats, but he doesn't give you that kind of drive to the byline and send a cross in kind of style. So it's a waste he's not being played in the middle, because he has good finishing ability.
Back towards Kaka again. And Kaka, not enough pace on him. That's a downside to having Kaka as well.
Yep.
Oh, and he just bundles over
No foul given, no, I'm surprised.
Rojo. The play will go on. Vote having possession. Quick 1-2 being played in the middle of the pitch and finds Messi on the left. But the pass towards his strike partner was being cut out. Messi now for Faith Lane. Both players just controlling possession, trying to work their way forward, but neither one of them having had a shot on goal just yet. Mascherano spreads the ball over towards the right. This is now Iron Robin. Singwa on the left. Finds Messi. bad first touch from Messi.
Yeah, just jump over the ball. Uncharacteristic there from Leo Messi. But for Vogt though, I've noticed that he is seeing quite a lot of space on the flanks for his winger, so he could start switching the ball left to right and start to stretch the play, because Favlane, his wingers, they don't come back, so they leave a lot of space behind for Vogt to exploit. Chance at the far post, far side. Didn't see him.
Favlane wins the ball back and brings it forward with Pogba. Closer with the lob through pass, which falls kindly to Kaka. Driven cross towards Torres. Hits the crossbar.
Oh, great play there. Could have gone for the low cross as well, but probably fingers moved a bit too slow for his liking. Only got 2 taps in.
Only Hibri can make 3. Matic goes all the way back, and Favlane will start his attack. Always just seems to be favoring the right side. I mean,
yeah. I mean, usually you would want to see players overload one side and then switch it to the other. But Favlane just likes to play it very narrow and very tight down one flank. So it has worked out for him so far, but in the bigger games, probably not though. Because you want to work the spaces in a football match.
So at halftime, it is 0-0. Just only had 1 shot for Favlane, which did hit the crossbar. I think it was this
cannon
chance
off
here.
the bar. Could have been 1-0 there.
Torres, very unfortunate. And we will get underway in the second half. Basingwa on the left.
Well, if that was Ronaldo instead of Torres, you bet your last dollar it would have gone in.
This is Kaka. Gives it over towards Closer. To have 2 strikers like Closer and Torres in the same lineup, it's just very static. And
It is. You know, neither play. I mean, usually if you play 2 up top, you want a big man, little man kind of style. One to win the knockdowns, one to run onto them. And I mean, Torres has decent pace, but he's not the quickest in terms of agility. So he's lacking in that department up front.
long throw out to Messi, but Favlane wins the ball with Basingwa.
There you go, once again sticking to one flank, very narrow, doesn't turn back into space to switch the play. So it is a bit predictable at times.
Once again, Kaka having possession, will be looking for space to cross from, but he will win himself a corner to be taken by Kaka. In towards the near post, that's a brilliant corner there, and Vidic applies the finishing touch.
Well, very unorthodox and, you know, not something we've seen very often, I guess, but great play by Favlane.
Just a small detail to take note, he did put his place up to Kang Ho again. Yep. So that's why all the players were making runs into the box. So it is 1-0 off the set piece. Favlane leading the game. Very bad pass there by Vogt.
Yeah, easy game, not mincing his words there.
It's all out, man. I mean, Vogt did ask me in the lobby just now, like, hi, how are you? And I said, I'm bored. The corner, yet again for Favlane, puts it up to
Kang Ho.
maximum attacking. And
6
this
men in
time
the box, going for the same corner, but you know, you can't do that twice in a row in it.
space will open up for Vogt now if he can find the right passes. Mascherano still having possession, tries to battle his way forward, and Matic steps in, gets the interception, but Ibrahimovic had a bit of the ball but gave it straight back to Favlane.
A lot of quick passes coming up from Favlane. You know, he plays it narrow, but he does know how to wiggle out of tight spots. We'll give him that.
He has to go to the right side. He can't do anything in the middle or the left. This is Pogba. Look at that. He must go to the right. Messi. The first touch was huge, but still has possession, but gives it back to Favlane now.
Chance over top though. Played it a bit too early though. He should have waited for the run to develop for a couple more seconds at least. You know,
Pogba.
Favlane, I don't really understand him. He wants to go down the right hand side, but he plays someone like Kaka with a lack of pace, and it's really stymieing his attacks at the moment.
Matic to Pogba. Ball now with Torres. Finds Messi. 2 minutes left in the game. And Messi should be just running to the left and trying to run the clock down. Messi once again going for the rainbow flick. Still
Going
manages.
for the delayed rainbow, failed it, but still hangs on to possession.
Messi once
Sometimes
again.
it's better to be lucky than good.
Yeah. So that should be it, as Messi gets called out for being offside, but once Vogt puts it forward, it should be the end of the game. There you go. 1-0. Favelane winning the match after scoring the goal with Vidic off a corner.
Yeah, pretty straightforward win for Favelane. Vogt didn't really offer much going forward. You know, it could be a formation issue because he's playing a 4-2-3-1 that's quite narrow. And you know, the build-up play was quite rushed from him. He needs to play it a bit slower with this formation.
Well, he did say that he'll try to make the game entertaining to, you know, just make sure I won't be bored, but so far not working.
Oh, he's got to
well.
work on that.
Yeah. So we'll get into our second match. Favelane just has to win this and he will win the series 2-0. So looking at the lineups again, Favelane, I don't think he'll change. But Vogt should be making some changes. He goes to a 4-1-3-2 formation.
Oh, this will help him play out the back a lot faster. It's kind of a like for like, just that the positions are a bit slightly different. But he'll go from back to front a bit quicker with this formation.
Gerrard comes in and closer partners with Pogba, but gets switched out for Torres. I just don't like this strike partnership at all.
Yeah, me neither. You know, where is Ronaldo? That's the question. How can you not have Ronaldo in your lineup?
There he is.
Yeah.
He's sitting on the bench. Yes, Eto'o as well, who's with decent morale, but he just chooses not to play.
I mean, even if Ronaldo has a down arrow, you start him every single time because he gives you that X factor in attack.
This time he's going to play Essien at centre back, Philip Lam on the left side.
And Mascherano as the holding midfielder. Not a lot of pace, but great defensive attributes in terms of interceptions and tackling.
So Kaka does come in for Favelane in central attacking midfield, and David Alaba in defensive midfield for Favelane.
Point to note for Alaba, high medium work rates. So he goes up, he doesn't come back.
So risky stuff there for Favelane. We'll see if Vogt can exploit that space that's going to be left out by Alaba. As we go into our second game between both these players, first one being won by Favelane 1-0. Favelane to get us underway, and this is now Rojo in possession. Ronaldo back towards Rojo again. Looks like the left side is the charm. Step with. Favelane sends the cross in, and Kaka of all people winning headers. And he does score the first goal of the game. Favelane leading it 1-0.
Looks like Kaka
Don't do that.
Yeah, looks like Kaka outjumped Pogba, if I'm not mistaken. Was it Pogba?
Essien.
Essien, okay.
Yep.
So that's why. You know, Essien with his 5'10" frame, Kaka 6'1". So it's almost a 10 cm height difference there.
Do you remember all their heights?
Kind of, I kind of do. I'm a freak.
So that is 1-0 for Favelane. That's not the kind of start that Vogt would have
absolutely
wanted.
Not, absolutely not. You know, it's backs against the wall stuff now. But I mean, going back to what you said about memorizing heights, I mean, they do come into play. And then wow, just completely open there.
2-0. No, great save by the goalkeeper. Better check.
Yeah, Favelane just a bit too lax with that finish. I should have thumped it near post instead of finessing it. So I mean, that will come with more practice and a new engine. But once again, talking about heights, you know, matchups are important in the new engine. If you see a short fullback at the far post, you want to get your tall guys on the end of the cross, you know, to make, you know, take full advantage of the height mismatch.
That's the kind of detail that is, I think, overlooked by many people when they play. So that was almost the second goal there for Favelane. Vidic coming in with the header, but the header going over the crossbar.
Yeah, Vidic coming in with that late run, so dangerous there when you get a running start. You know, footballers always talk about that in real life, and next gen is a lot more realistic compared to old gen, and we get to see a lot more of that in this engine.
This is now Messi.
Just
Going
taking a piss
for
now.
pointless skill moves to beat absolutely no one, and Ronaldo comes in with a header. So far, he's been working well with the crosses.
Yeah, he has, but it's also been poor defending from Vogt. And Vogt using, coming up with some irrelevant skill moves of his own.
Now he is trying to entertain. Got to give it to him, He is trying. This is now Messi. Trying to just keep the promise he gave to me. Messi didn't quite spot the run of Torres. He was making his way into the box.
Well, it's a bit too safe at the moment from Vogt. He's taking an extra touch just to make sure he hangs on to possession, but there's no cutting edge at the moment.
Torres, ball falling down kindly for him, but he's just gonna try and dribble his way through and eventually cross to Robin of all people. Basingwa out towards Pogba. Robin again going for the long shot, falls to Torres, he misses, and Robin right foot is missing. I mean, that's always been the case. He never ever does anything
That's
on
the
the right
problem
foot.
with Robin. You want to play him as a winger, but he only has one foot. So if you try and mix it up, he lets you down.
So that was a wasted opportunity there for Vogt. But another chance will come his way. Torres getting shrugged off the ball by the defenders of Faith Lane, and he can go on the counter attack now. 5 players in attack. Long pass towards Ronaldo. 1-on-1 against Vidic. Does get the better of him as he finds the pass in towards Kaka.
Nice reverse.
Good first touch, but the cross was just disappointing. He could have played a short pass instead.
He could have, or could have sent a driven cross into the far post, but neither option taken and the chance is lost.
Closer, first time pass. That's fine Pogba, but his first touch brings it closer towards Basingwa.
Yeah, heavy first touch. Should have dragged it back towards him and wait for his teammates to make forward runs again.
And that is half-time, 1-0 scoreline. Faith Lane leading the match, scoring a header with Kaka. And a much more open game, I would say, compared to the previous one.
It is, yeah. Well, I think it's a consequence of the formation change from Vogt. Instead of having 2 holding mids, he has 1 now, and the game's just a lot more open in midfield. For players who like to see exciting football, it's nice to see, but for me, someone who likes to control every aspect of the game, I want that kind of control in midfield.
Well, that's maybe what Vogt is going for now, as he looks to be making some changes to his team. Probably a change in formation, I assume. And he's just going to put the ball out. I guess just to rush out the substitution. Not sure if Faith Lane will give it to him. No sportsmanship whatsoever by Faith Lane. Thank you very much.
Well, you give him a bit of credit for that pass. Maybe it was just mishandling of the controller.
maybe. Can never know. Cross comes in towards Ronaldo. If he puts it out now, we can surely tell. But if he continues playing, so maybe it was a wrong press of the controller. Messi unable to get the ball.
A lot of one-touch passes from Faith Lane. It's really old engine stuff from him.
This is now closer. Spreads the ball towards the right. Neymar goes for a cross at the near post, and goalkeeper rushes out. That should have been routine save for him, and he does make it. This is now Vogt.
Chance over the middle. Oh, bit too late there.
Yeah, just a little too late. Should have gone for it a little earlier. Vogt though with Pogba trying to just wriggle away from Vidic.
It's a manly contest on the right flank now. Vidic against Pogba.
Ah, look at that. They both end up on the floor.
And all this too much for Pogba to take. He's walking off the pitch.
He's getting off right now. I'm done with this game.
He's done with the day.
In comes triple substitution. In comes Totti, Ronaldo, and Ibrahimovic.
No, what I do when someone makes a triple sub that early, I foul them at every chance. Yeah, I mean it's not pretty, but whatever it takes to win the game.
That's
if you make a
offside.
triple sub at 60 minutes, I'm gonna foul you every single time.
So that was Vogt trying to work his way into the box. Faith Lane gives it right back to Vogt. This was for the earlier pass. Vogt with a bit of close control with Ibrahimovic. Space opening up for Torres. No commitment whatsoever from the defenders.
Yeah, that's poor defending if you've ever seen it. Just let him turn in the box. Really dangerous stuff.
Great set piece though by Vote as he comes up with the equalizer and goes for the Gangnam style as well. Ibrahimovic scoring the goal with the header.
Well,
They're
once
looking
again, wide open in the middle of the box. No marking whatsoever. Ibra very easily sending that into the back of the net.
So the scoreline will be 1-1. The ball being lost by Favlane. Given right back by Vote though. The roulette by Ronaldo somewhat working out.
A
This
lot
is
of
Kaka.
space here for Kaka.
Spreads it over towards the left where Messi's waiting. Might go for the cross. Goes for the fake instead. And Basingwa just pushes him off the ball. Fernando Torres down the right for Vote. Has a player making the run in the
play
middle.
Kaka in
That's
here.
Totti. Too
Oh.
close.
It's Totti, sorry. But yeah, just delayed it once again. You know, Vote has just been poor and sloppy in possession, and you know, somehow he finds himself tied up at 1-1.
Favlane. The ball with Ronaldo gets pushed off. And this is now Ibrahimovic. Out towards the left where Ronaldo is waiting. Ronaldo is free. Ronaldo with a cross and wow. The shot though almost coming in for Vote. Very unfortunate that it didn't fall for him. But Favlane can go on the counter attack. Messi to Ronaldo. Good pass there. Ronaldo stops a bit of play. This is now for Kaka. No,
Oh,
he
chance to
didn't
go over
go
the
for
top.
the pass. Why? And Vote wins the ball back. He can go for the through pass now. First time pass to Ibrahimovic.
Well, the game is just so open. It's so stretched at the moment.
Torres to Robin. Can he finish? Robin will finish. And that will be 2-1 to Vote. It looks like we will be going into game number 3. Good bit of play there from Robin.
Well, this formation change for Vote has really, you know, thrown this game wide open. There's so much space now in midfield, and it's just back to front stuff.
Surprising he scored with his right foot though.
Yep.
And Favlane looking desperately for the equalizer. But there should not be enough time for him to get it. And that is it. Full time it is. We will be going into game number 3. I'll be interested to look at what other changes that Vote did to his team.
Yeah.
If the game will load up.
Well, formation-wise, it just looked like, you know, there was a lot more movement in that second half from Vote. It looked like the same formation though, a 4-1-1-4. Just that, I don't know, the defending from Favlane just seemed very poor in that second half.
Especially in the box where
Yeah.
he was just not committing to the challenge at
Yeah.
all, affording too much space to Vote. And also I think just Ronaldo opening up a lot of space on the left
Yeah.
side once he came on.
Well, I think Favlane just wasn't used to seeing an extra attacker for Vote and just couldn't adapt to that.
So I think the strategy for Favlane is to just press best squad and then make his changes from there.
Yep.
So Ronaldo comes in and closes the man who's going to be playing up front. As for Vote, 4-2-2 now.
Ooh. Well, I mean, we always say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But you know, he seems to be a tinkerman today. Vote. Switching up formations. We'll see how this works out though.
So both players ready.
I mean, this won't give you the same kind of cut and thrust, but you will get a lot of runs into the channel from your front two.
I've been playing a lot with the 4-2-2 now.
Yeah,
And I
no,
love
that's a
it.
good formation.
Yeah. Gives you the stability in defense with 2 defensive midfielders.
Two defensive mids, but if your opponent brings his deep lying midfielder up, he can drag your DMs out of position. So you have to be mindful and bring your forwards back when that happens.
So this will be our last match for the day. Favlane against Vote, game number 3. Favlane going for the lob through pass towards closer. Does bring the ball down. Defender will make the clearance, so throw in for Favlane. David Alaba goes out towards Essien.
Heavy first touch.
Singwa coming in from right back, and looks like Favlane just running into the defenders at the moment.
And the defenders running into each other as well.
Messi on the ball. Finds closer. Out towards Mascherano and a long pass, way too
that's
long.
A terrible ball from Vogt. Just got the power all wrong there. Wasted the chance. I mean, he had good numbers up in attack and just threw the opportunity away.
Faith Lane going down the left this time. Finds the first time pass towards Alaba, making a good overlapping run into the box. And Vogt just commits with the challenge, and the cross was poor as well. It just seems like whenever he gets on the left or right, he must cross.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what else to do.
It's a bit one-dimensional. You know, he doesn't open up his body and switch flanks like he should be doing here. This is a good example of what he should be doing, but he's not doing a lot of that at the moment.
This is Iron Robin now.
There you go, he's going down the flank again. He's making it very easy for his opponents to guess.
Closer. Cross comes in. There you go. But gets blocked off by Pogba. Lot of space now for Ronaldo to try and run into, especially now that Bosingwa is out of position. Fernando Torres making the run in the box. Ronaldo just a little too slow. And he just outdoes himself. Yeah.
Wow. I have no words to describe that.
Michael Essien tries to force a cross into the box, but Neuer makes the catch and plays a long pass out. You know, Neuer's distribution in the game is almost as good as, I don't know, a goal kick, I guess.
Yeah, it is. I mean, he has a giant throw on him.
Lionel Messi.
What
was that? Did he just fall over himself, or did he get pulled down?
Strangest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
It looked like he was attempting a flying volley or something.
Yeah, and he just completely failed.
But we hope that comes up in the highlights later.
Yep. I'll be looking forward to seeing that. Cross comes in and Vogt. Chance to go, counter attack. Good interception coming up from Faith Lane with David Alaba. Cristiano Ronaldo sends the cross
again.
near post to Robin.
Who has probably 50-something jumping ability at level 1, so he's not going to get on the end of that.
Lionel Messi coming up with the skill moves now. Closer finds Bosingwa.
Should come back now. Yes, he does.
Up.
And just about gives the ball away. Right idea. He was cutting back, waiting for the overlapping run to develop, but just about couldn't control the ball well enough.
Two good first time passes, and Faith Lane will finish it off. That is 1-0 right at the stroke of halftime.
Yeah,
Ronaldo's
nice composed
go.
finish. Good first touch, you know, opened his body out, wait for the keeper to go to ground and slotted it under his body. Good finish by Faith Lane, 1-0.
Yeah, good first time pass from Closer. And he puts the ball past Jack. That's 1-0. Vogt now trying to do it all by himself with Torres, but that will be halftime. Faith Lane just scoring the goal before we got to the halftime whistle. I don't think we'll get to see
we
the
won't get to
Messi
see
chance,
that.
yeah. Oh,
Oh, here we go.
What was that? So we will get our second half underway. Ronaldo in possession. Let's get the ball now. This is Philip Lahm. Back towards Ronaldo.
Good defending there by Faith Lane.
Good tackle coming in from Vidic. And this is now Ronaldo. Finds Messi.
Danger here. Chance to go over the top. Doesn't take it again.
Can switch it over. Space
4
was there.
consecutive chops by Messi.
Just trying to show off now.
Yeah, taking a mickey out of his opponent.
This is Ronaldo. Gives it back towards Kaka. He can go for the cross and it comes towards Closer. But he does not win the header. And Vogt can go on the counter attack.
Yeah, for once there we saw Faith Lane switch it up on the flank. You know, he cut back onto another foot and send it to a far post. So, you know, that kind of switching up is what you want to see. It confuses your opponent, makes you more unpredictable, makes you a better player. Oh, well kept in by Faith Lane.
This is Messi. Out towards Kaka on the right. Does try and switch flanks, but too close to the defender. Vidic, can he get there? He will get there ahead of Ronaldo. Essien to Bosingwa. He's been pushing up forward a lot for Vogt.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's a tactical change or what, but you're right. He has been making a lot of forward runs, which isn't usually the case with his medium work rate.
Oh, the cross almost looked perfect there.
Yeah, just mistimed the header.
Almost got his head onto the ball.
Oh,
this will be Messi. You cannot catch Messi once he gets on full steam. Cuts back, goes for the fake. And just controls possession right now. Goes for the roulette, tries to beat the defender, but Singwa just stands his ground. Now he goes down. It's going to go out for a corner.
Yeah, Favlane really, with 15 minutes to go, he doesn't need to be doing this gung-ho tactical switch, but he does. And almost gets a second goal to kill it off.
But chance for Vote now. If he can get the ball out of his box, he gives it straight back to Robin, who can't go for the cross, does get it back a second time. Cross comes in, too close to the defender. And Vote can bring it forward now. 3 players going on the attack. This is Torres. Spreads it out towards the left where Essien is there. Philip Lam finds Essien again. Good opportunity for Vote to try and get the equalizer, but cross a little too close to the defenders. It does fall back out to Essien though. And this is Lam. Sends the cross in, aiming towards Messi. Messi will get the shot. Saved by Neuer.
What a let off there for Favlane.
And he can just run down the clock now and seal the game.
Wow, just goes back into trouble. Living dangerously here.
What is he doing?
Back into trouble again. What
is he doing?
He somehow gets some.
I don't know. His controller is not working or something, but he seems to be doing fine while defending. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, and that is how you throw a game away, ladies and gents.
Wow. That last 5 minutes from Favlane and Vote does very well to get the equalizing goal.
Oh, what was he doing in the middle of the park there? He beat 3 men somehow by luck, went back in, tried to beat them again. And you don't do that at this level, you get punished.
Exactly, and that's what happened. And looks like we will be heading towards extra time. And I think he's done. He's done with he's done with Kaka. I think it was Kaka who lost the ball.
Oh, it was Kaka who lost the ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think Kaka is definitely going off. But I mean, all you could have done is just spread it out to the wings.
You can't blame your player. That was all him.
That was just all down to him, you know. Oh, gosh.
Well, the way I explain it is that he just ran out of talent, and that
well,
was it.
He's got to be proud of himself. 300 people watching him do that live. So he's got to be making a lot of changes right now.
You know, almost looked like he was trying to throw the game, to be honest.
Honestly, it did look like that. Like he wants to go to penalties or something.
Just
We'll see as the game goes by.
Yeah.
Maybe just wanted to entertain us. He gets a 3rd goal now.
Or maybe you just wanted something dramatic, like
Yeah.
a last-minute goal coming in.
Oh,
Yeah,
there you go! Oh my gosh. Look at that. He's just giving a lesson right now to Vote, like, you know. There you go. Favlane makes like I don't know how long, 50 seconds of changes
50
and
seconds worth.
scores a goal right there.
And Kaka's come off for Neymar.
All these players just coming onto the pitch just to, you know, just to get a bit of sweat or
Yeah,
get a
lap
bit of
of
snow
honor
on them
probably,
right
lap of
now.
honor.
Vote
Last chance
though.
for Vote though.
Vote though. He's throwing the game. Are you kidding me? Favlane,
My goodness.
No. Okay, that should be it. Favlane,
The ball is going to go on the ground, I swear. Okay,
enough,
it's not gonna happen.
Favlane. That is it. That is it.
One
Game
of
is
the most
over.
ridiculous games you will ever see.
A ridiculous last 5 minutes. That is what it is.
GG luck being called out by Vote.
Wow.
I cannot deal with these guys.
Wow. Right, so Favlane winning the game 2-1 and getting himself the 3 points. Hard fought. Thank you, Vote. And I think they were trying to deliver on the entertaining
Definitely.
game promise.
So we'll give it to them.
Last 5 minutes, very entertaining.
And that's it. Last 5 minutes only. Don't get ahead of yourselves, guys.
So that is it. We are done for today. But I'm going to give you our last code. World Best and 14 WV. I have no idea what that is. World Best. That is it. And our winner for Predict and Win is Blue Still Deaf.
I
Alright,
have
so
no idea what that means.
you win yourself 5 million EP. That's pretty decent price.
5 million EP is alright.
Not bad.
But you can't buy a shoelace from Easy Games team with that kind of money.
Not at
No,
all.
not at all.
Nothing. You can buy nothing at all. So that is it. Go redeem your code. And thank you all for watching. Had about like 300 people watching all the fails in the last game.
Yeah,
And you know,
thanks for tuning in
Messi.
to watch
Messi-
them miss the bicycle kicks and everything.
We had a good time today. And we'll be signing off. We'll catch you guys next time. Not sure when that'll be. But we'll be looking forward to it. So have a good time. Signing off is myself, Easy Game.
Hey, buddy.
And
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
bye-bye.